Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. On Crimson Light's patio, Cole joins Victoria and Nick, who says, "I'd given you up for dead." Cole tells him, "Hey, you're not going to get rid of me that easy." Victoria tells him they were all worried about him. Cole admits he was worried himself. He's grateful for all of her TLC. Victoria complains he quarantined himself in a suite. He had to keep his loved ones safe. Victoria announces that she wants him to move into the tack house so they can live as one big happy family. Cole learns Claire's plans to move in with Kyle are on hold for now, and that Katie and Johnny are on board. They thought he was already living there. Nick thought so too. He leaves them to figure this out. Victoria teases Cole that he can't use the Katie and Johnny excuse not to move in, so what else does he have? Cole learns Claire suggested this, and they go over not getting to raise her. Victoria says their daughter wants her to be happy. She was hoping he'd want the same thing. Cole decides he'll say yes, and they kiss. They go over her not being able to take care of him when he was sick. He assures her that the next time, she'll be by his side. They marvel at how far they've come. They finally figured out they belong together. Cole swerves back to Victor interfering in Claire's love life. He wasn't thrilled with the idea of her moving in with Kyle either. It felt too soon. Victoria reiterates that she's chosen to slow things down. Cole thinks he should have a conversation with Victor. Victoria says their daughter has a plan to win him over. Cole learns they're planning a party for Nikki, where Kyle will make a grand gesture to win Victor over. Cole fully supports it. If she stays longer, it gives him the opportunity to live under the same roof with his two favorite girls for longer. Nick joins Sharon inside, and he asks how things went with her and Phyllis at the park when he left. She assures him they've put their animosity aside. They go over how they bonded over the kidnapping. Nonetheless, Nick picked up on some tension and asks what that was all about. Sharon isn't sure what he was picking up on. They're not besties, but they finally saw the good in each other. She asks Nick to be honest. Does he wish he and Phyllis were a couple again? Nick says he and Phyllis aren't getting back together. Why would she ask that? She saw something between him and Phyllis when she came upon them in the park. He shares the same bond with her that he does with Sharon. The blonde wonders if Phyllis is more traumatized by Alon than she's willing to admit. She'll burn everything down in her life before she admits she needs help. Nick is drawn to that like a moth to a flame. That's what I'm sensing, Nick. Am I right? Nick says Phyllis is strong. Sharon is too, but that doesn't mean she can't break. Phyllis seems so vulnerable, almost fragile. She needs rescuing. Is that something that you want to do? Because I can see you falling into that old habit again. Playing the hero and falling for Phyllis again. Nick says it's not going to happen. You're wrong. He asks where this is coming from. It seems there's more to it than her being concerned about Phyllis. It kinda seems like you're jealous. Sharon denies it. Nick reminds her they discussed this and agreed they're better off as friends. They've spent a lot of time together these past months, but they agree that's not what either of them wants. Sharon told him in London she's fine with them being friends. This isn't about you and me. This is about you and Phyllis. She doesn't want him involved in an unhealthy entanglement again. Nick muses, "So you're concerned about our well-being?" Sharon nods. Nick assures her there's no reason to worry. He and Phyllis are happy with their arrangement, just as they are with theirs. On the patio, Cole stands up to leave and gets woozy. Victoria's glad he'll be living close by so she can keep an eye on him. Cole points to Sharon and Nick inside and asks what's going on with them. Victoria gets the feeling they're trying to find their way back to each other. Nick can deny it all he wants, but the look in Sharon's eye tells a different story. They agree it's a good thing and exit. Inside, Nick says it's not new for Sharon to be worried about him getting involved with Phyllis. He's enjoying seeing the two of them not fight. Sharon teases if he misses them fighting over them. Nick has accepted that he's a better friend to them than husband. No more messy entanglements. Sharon asks if it's okay for them to have dinner. Nick says of course. They don't have to stress over what it means or where it might lead. Sharon teases that she can help them figure out the two forks. What are friends for?